Okay, and we are live here at the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio, and this is our winter stack-up. We've got a total prize pool of $53,400, and we are going to go live here in just seconds with our final table, final 9 players. And we have quite a lineup here for this final table. We started the day 2 today with 25 players and a total of 178 entries over 6 flights over 3 days. And get this on your calendar, folks, if it isn't already. The Super Bowl party, Sunday, February 8th. I love saying this. This is our 5th annual. We were coming up on our 5-year anniversary in April, so this is our 5th Super Bowl party. And a little bit different this year. We are limiting, typically we limited this to 100 players. This is limited to 200 players. So when you can, get in here between now and the Super Bowl and get signed up, get your payment in, and get your square picked out. $120 rebuy until the start of level 8. So you will want to be here. This is always one heck of a party. Comes with a lot of extras, tournament, high hand, and all kinds of great stuff. So anyway, my name is Vic Gager, and Flying Brian Hughes will be joining me shortly to cover this action. We are going to be here until we crown a champion. There's a beautiful trophy involved. First place, $12,505. We are down to 9 players. The next player out collects $1,175, and we will be having those payouts scrolled along the bottom. And so let's get started here with some action. Jeremy B., Dustin, Rudy, Lisa, Singh, Keith, Michael, and Michael S. and Michael F. And then Antonio, we've just seen him recently in a big tournament. You can see the chip counts there. We have 9 million in play, and you can see Michael Flynn here as currently our chip lead. No, Rudy is our chip leader, but right behind him is Mike Flynn, and right behind him is Keith, as in a Bad Beat Keith. Some familiar faces here, and to start the first hand, Antonio's going to go in with his remaining 145,000 blinds at 15, 30, and 15. Suited ace here for Jeremy. He's going to make the call. Tens versus ace 4 of diamonds. Right now, the 10s look good. Need runner, diamonds, or need an ace and out an ace and an ace only. And
I'm in. Oh my God. I like ace 4, baby.
Just like that, the 10s are going to hold up and give Antonio some new life.
Not stalling out.
I want to thank everybody for joining us here today. Please let everybody know if they're not subscribed and they haven't hit their reminder alert button, notification button. Let them know we're live and we've got a final table. This is going to be a good one. We've got some very strong, very consistent players here, and quite a field, I think, of aggressive players. I would put Jeremy not as a tight player, but as a conservative player. And then you've got Lisa. We have seen her here in tournaments and in cash action, and she likes to push the action. Singh, very methodical about what he does. And Keith now wakes up with his namesake, Pocket Kings. Bad Beat Keith. Bad Beat Keith, as he's known around the Reserve.
That's right.
Yep. Antonio had just gone in, Brian, first hand with pocket 10s and doubled up. He was in dire straits there, but a quick double up in that first hand.
Okay.
And Rudy's going to protect his big blind after the pre-flop raise from Keith. 10-6 of diamonds versus kings. This could be trouble for Rudy. Top pair. Keith fires again, and a snap call here from Rudy.
All in.
And
yeah, I felt like that was coming.
Yeah, Rudy can barely get his fingers out there to say check, and a snap all in, and I do not blame Keith. You got to shut this down. You got the straight draw out there, and Keith's got to be happy right now in his mind that he notices that Rudy is still contemplating. So he obviously has not hit the straight yet.
Yep.
In Keith's mind.
So I'm putting in a 5 pile.
1.19.
Well, Vic, it's good to see you after that game. I did want to, you know, a couple shout-outs to you and let you
Thank
know
you.
happy the Bears won, but I did shut it off because I thought they were losing. I said, oh, poor Vic. He's going to be in such a bad mood.
Ain't over till it's over, and that was certainly the case last night.
And then I come in today and I find they're talking about it, and I say, Bears didn't win, did they? Oh, yeah, you should have seen it. So what does that mean? They're on to the next round?
They're on to the next round. I think it's between San Francisco and Philadelphia today, and that
Yep.
game is just getting started. So Keith now, with that, I believe he's going to take the chip lead here, and indeed he's now at $2 million. Not a whole lot of distance between himself and Rudy and Mike Flynn.
Yep.
Singh closely behind there at 1.4. But with the blinds at 15, 30, and 15, Lisa can't really be in panic mode, but she's hovering around that 10 big blinds, as is Dustin. Jeremy took a hit in that very first hand against Antonio, and Antonio close to that 10 big blind. But, you know, this is a lot of poker coming your way, folks. Anything can happen,
Put them both in there at the
as
same
we saw last night,
Okay.
or some of us saw last night.
Yep.
Here's a better than 2 X-rays here from Mike with King Queen. Rudy had opted to protect his big blind the last hand. It looks like he's going to protect the small blind. Now over to Lisa, 9-4 of diamonds. And she does let that go. She does have a pretty open range, but can't blame her for letting go of that.
Yeah, I think she took a pretty big hit right before the final table
Okay.
in the outside room.
80.
Mike Flynn firing his king queen there. He's going to take that down.
And a shout out to Zach rooting for Keith. And Michelle says, go Big Papa. All the girls are rooting for you. I bet I know where they're at. Alexandra here rooting for Antonio. We got Dom DeSano.
Double D.
Double D checking in with us. I had the pleasure of him helping us cheer on the Bears last night and enjoying some Chicago dogs.
Nice.
Keith under the gun here with a 4X up to 120,000 with ace 10. Rudy coming in on the button with Jack 8 of hearts. Yeah, this is. I think it's the right move here for Lisa with King 10. Granted, that was a 3x raise,
310.
but on the other hand, she gets called here and she has a chance to triple up or better. Keith is going to make the call. Does Rudy feel like he's priced in? You almost believe he is, and yes, he's going to make the call. So 975. This could be a significant pot here if Lisa can hit with this King 10, but an ace right in the window.
That's 400.
Rudy folds, gets out of the way. These players are going to turn their their hands up, and Lisa is going to see the news.
Yep, she is 1% here still, and now the check mark for Keith. And nice run here for Lisa.
Good run.
Good job.
One of the two double baggers.
And yes, so she was a double bagger. They're giving her the golf clap for a job well done. She will go to the cage, collect $1175. Good run, $360 buy-in, 178 players with a total prize pool of $53,400, and you can see the payouts right there. First place, and boy, we've got a handsome trophy. We'll be showing that when we get down to the final 2 or 3 players. But first place, $12,505 here at the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio. For those of you who just joined us, this is the final table. We started the day with the graphics showing the Super Bowl. Go to thereservepoker.com. You can check out all of the particulars for our 5th annual Super Bowl party. The previous 4 parties have been limited to 100 players. This year being limited to 200 players. And it comes with some extras. We're going to feed you.
Oh, I'm in.
And you're going to win some squares. And all of that information, as I mentioned, is on that graphic. Well, we did, ladies and gentlemen, finally have the Queen of Hearts pulled last Tuesday. And we're starting with a new format that'll be brought out onto Facebook and our site tonight.
Okay.
But a little bit different format. We'll talk about that a little bit more as we go forward. And we haven't been live streaming as much, Brian. Of course, as you know, the Queen of Hearts has just been drawing in big numbers of players on Tuesdays and Saturday nights. So as far as the live stream, it's been a little disruptive. Here we go, Dustin now. His remaining 10 big blinds or so going in with pocket threes. There goes a 3 in the muck. Keith now decidedly the chip leader at 2.7 million. Not going to go in with a random ace. Much needed pot there for Dustin. But where I'm going with this on the Queen of Hearts is that we will still have, there's 2 topics I want to talk about. And then number 1 is we will still be doing a Queen of Hearts, a drawing Tuesdays and Saturday nights, but with a prize pool that is no longer $50,000. We'll start out with 10 grand. That'll give us some breathing room here to get back to our regular schedule of cash game live streams, particularly on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. The Tuesday night being the 5-5 game. That's a buy-in of up to $1,500. And then the Thursday night, no-NIT Thursday. Look for a big return this Thursday to the 2-5 game. And if you are interested in getting on that list, let us know. Here's Jeremy Batis, ace-10 of clubs, going to push all in.
Good luck, Jeremy.
And no takers. So he takes down the small, the big, and the ante. Creeps up over $500,000. A little bit more breathing room there.
Last episode.
It's just a rental hall. I just rented the party.
I like that.
Yeah.
How big is it?
Like 120.
No shit. Is there enough parking?
Oh, yeah. I have big parking in the side and the back.
Pretty safe.
So,
120. The people coming like 70 only.
Yeah, but if
The
I have
rest
a
is
party,
missing.
it'd be Indian party. You understand like how they would be like, what did you get me here for? They'd be pissed. Indian party.
all doctors and lawyers. What am I doing here?
Yeah, what's going on? Like, I can't do it like this.
You're good. Yeah, so yeah, I rented it out.
I feel it's a lot of.
Another all-in, uncontested.
I rented it out 16 days in December. $10.50 a night. You get it all day, all night.
Oh, shit. That's beautiful. You pay the bill, people can stay. You pay the bill, people can stay overnight. 2049, buddy.
No, but now it's not.
Yeah, I had to clean up. You gotta have to clean
And
up
just
my
like that, the blinds are up.
We're gonna have all the parties beautiful overnight. That's what it was.
Now we're at 20, 40 and 20.
I used to go when I was in college, man. It was just,
Where's it at, Jeremy?
most of the places I got trouble with after I was just 40 to call.
Under the gun, Jeremy limping in with a suited ace. The suited ace here for Rudy. And he's also going to make the call. Seeing being very patient.
Call. Check, check.
And he's going to check his option four-handed going to the flop. Rainbow board.
Middle.
Rudy with the best of
Yeah.
it.
Rudy middle pair.
Gut shot for Jeremy.
Bottom pair for Antonio.
Check.
You know, it's not something we see very often, Brian, is particularly four-handed at a final table where it's a limp pot.
Right.
85.
And with that board, you definitely want to take some aggression here, and Rudy does just that. And that's going to pay off for him.
Is that picture? Well, it's not a
Can't
picture.
call it a bluff because it was the best hand.
It was.
You know, why not? Black and white, just like that.
Well, I thought the same thing.
Dude, yeah, you can badass. Have a picture of the slowest player, and then have a picture of like the guy who won the most championship.
You just want your picture everywhere, don't you?
I thought you would.
That's a good one.
Your mom will be proud.
Yeah, my mom was proud.
I know.
Hello, man. And here today, though.
All you ever.
Raise 90,000.
Singh gonna open this pot up to 90,000. King 9 offsuit. Action over to Big Papa. He's going to let it go. And Singh will take that one down.
Well, typically what we do in our cash game live stream, somebody takes down a pot, and then we do a shout-out for them. So we'll keep with that tradition right now with Singh taking down that pot, and he has a shout-out to his son, Sean. Happy birthday. And he meant to be with you and with Aaron, but with love to all his sons, he wanted to see if he could come in here and take down another title. He's been running pretty well in the last couple of months. His tournament play, very strong. He's very patient, extremely competitive. And here we go,
Sure is.
four-handed to this flop. Another limp pot.
160.
Antonio hits top pair here, so he's going to push all in. And Singh needs just 55 here, 55,000 to make the call.
He does make the call. He's got backdoor clubs and a gut shot.
Nice. Great. Thank you.
You're right.
So Antonio
You didn't know 8. He was
coming in
I
here
was like, Dad, please
and
stop.
finding new life twice
Why'd you guys have to say that?
within the
I
last
swear-
25 minutes.
Hey, I swear to God, you guys jinxed me right there.
No, you said it.
You said it, man.
No.
I did. I
You
did.
stop, man. You're lucky you're that big, or else I'd say something about that.
I like them.
gonna
Man. You
say
didn't have
something.
them on earlier.
Hey, I
like
go,
the
who said
glasses,
it?
man.
You go, that guy, who, right there? I just keep pointing at somebody else.
Like a guy.
He's over over there. Thank God you were out of there, so you probably look cold.
And if you're just joining us, this is the final table of the winter stack-up. Started this final table with 9 players. Started the day with 25 players to start this day, too. And we saw not too long ago, Lisa, one of the only 2 double bags coming into this day, too, going out in 9th place. You can see the payout scrolling along the bottom. Next player to go out, 1,440 in first place, 12,505. Myself, Vic Gager, and Fly and Brian Hughes. We're going to be here calling the action until we crown a champion tonight.
Who is it going to be? Who you
is
got
it
your
gonna
money
be?
on?
Who do I have my money on? You know, this is a tough field. And we've seen players like Keith and Singh and Mike play very strong down to that final lap.
Yep.
And each of those players can be very patient while also picking opportunities and being aggressive when they think the opportunity is there. And those players are just mentioned are able to be patient right now and select their spots.
Right.
It's
Which is important.
Yeah, it's Jeremy, Dustin, and Michael S. and Antonio that really have to try to get something turned around here soon if they want to be in contention for that final stretch.
That's right.
160.
Here's a 4X raise under the gun. Ace deuce offsuit for Keith.
Picking on 4 people again, huh?
Singh says picking on the poor people again. And that's what the big stack is supposed to do.
That's right.
And I noticed, you know, we noticed here earlier with bigger hands, his lead out was 2x, 2.5, 3x. This time was 4x because he has seen a couple of times here where Rudy will protect his small or big blind.
Oh yeah.
If it's a 2x or 3x raise. And I'm wondering if that has some impact on his decision right there to make that raise under the gun.
Well, if that's where Rudy's at in the big blind when he's under the gun, I would
Yeah.
definitely
You got to keep an eye on
yeah,
that. Yeah.
play around with different bet sizing and see.
If you have a, particularly at a final table like this, you're down to 8 people.
Yeah.
If you think you have a formula of raising, again, you've got to pay attention to who's on your left and who's on your right,
yeah.
and make that as part of your formula. Dustin now below 10 big blinds, Queen Jack in the cutoff. He's going to go all in.
A lot of chips like this, you do that.
Seeing a number of all-ins here going non-contested.
$115.
Not quite 3x raise here from Mike Flynn, a.k.a. Big Papa. And there's Rudy coming along in the cutoff with a suited ace. Michael lets go of the nemesis, King Jack, in the big blind. All spades.
$140.
Rudy looking for a 6.
$210,000.
Mike keeps the pressure on. And a smooth call here from Rudy. This could slow things down. There's the check from Mike. See if Rudy wants to go out on a limb here. What kind of bet would it take to get Mike off of this hand?
Ooh.
That?
Yeah.
$500,000, and it is. Yep.
I wish I could speak Arabic.
You got into?
The beauty of position.
Yep, that board got awfully coordinated, and he just went for it. I think it was a good bet.
Albanians don't speak, yeah, they're not.
Speak Albanian, we're European. We're like right across from Italy. I'm sorry.
There's a lot of Muslims speaking Albanian, right?
I guess they say, yeah, speak
But Arabic is.
Yeah, but Albanian's a Romance language, like Italian, Spanish.
It's a very old language. But we get, yeah, Chaldeans, Albanians. Just because Albanian sounds Arabic, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like it would be from like,
I
Middle
wouldn't be
East.
able to tell you the difference. I come from a land where there's 118 different islands every 5 miles.
Indian, right?
Yeah.
It's insane. My buddy is, I think, from where you're from.
Yeah, yeah.
Chris, 110.
Jesse.
What's the last name?
Jesse.
Just
Bachelor
the
party
color name for our
You own Birmingham Roast?
Birmingham Roast.
Yeah. Lady James.
I definitely know. Probably know his
Rudy getting some momentum here after that, taking down that pot,
We have only
raising with ace-8 and no takers, closing that gap between himself and Keith, the chip leader.
When you said that, that's a very common name for Sikhs.
I think that's what it is.
Like just when
And one of the things I really like about Mike Flynn's game, if you look at that hand between him and Rudy, is Mike has the ability to brush that stuff off. And,
Yeah, he does.
And reset and keep going. So important in this game. It's so easy to sit there and replay a certain hand in your head over and over again, kind of beat yourself up and waste your mental energy on stuff like that.
Right. Suited ace for Singh.
They can't broadcast with it being live TV. So it gets picked up on the screen.
T-Bold in the house says, Big Papa, go Big Papa, pulling for my fellow mixed game player. So there's a group of players that frequent here at the reserve that on a regular basis put together a mixed game. We did do a live stream with that a couple of months ago, but they're still doing that. And if
Every
you are
2 weeks, I
interested
think.
in that, reach out to us. We'll get you in touch with T-Bold. He's one of the coordinators of that. Mike Flynn.
Yeah, they do have a little Facebook group for it, I believe.
Oh, that's right, they do. That's right. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we can get that out there and spread
Yeah.
the word, and people can join if you're interested in mixed games. It's really a lot of fun. They play a lot of 8-16 or 10-20.
Yeah.
A lot of the obscure games, Badoogie, Dramaha, Deuce to 7, single draw, triple draw, some pot limit Omaha. A lot of mixture in there.
the only guy who comes for the rest of that didn't mean that
It never hurts to broaden your horizons, and if some of those games don't sound very familiar to you, and you love the game of poker and you have card acumen, I recommend pushing yourself a little bit on your knowledge.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
finding groups like this that really, it's a good game, but I wouldn't say you're committing to a serious amount of money in terms of sitting down and playing that cash game, that mixed game. It is kind of a commitment. If you're going to sit down, you want to be able to go through all of those games, have a decent bankroll to do that.
But the thing about it is you're not going to lose it all in one hand.
Exactly.
Playing no limit, hold'em, whether you're in a tournament or a cash game, at any given time your stack could be at risk. In this game, it's a little more drawn out. What do we got here? We got pocket tens for Dustin. I think he's going to be looking to get this all in out of the big blind. Antonio had raised this up with an ace.
And this is a tough situation here for Antonio with a weak ace. He's been pretty lucky on his all-in so far. Fortunate, not lucky, but fortunate coming in with decent hands. And he's got a tough decision, having already committed $95,000 with that pre-flop raise. I'm going to speculate that Antonio's thinking Dustin could be doing this with King Jack, King 10, king, queen, just a couple of face cards. But
Pocket fives.
he decides to let it down, let it
Pocket
go.
fives and sevens. This time I think you were a little improved. Did have pocket fives and sevens.
And there's the information on the chat from T-Bold. It's called Mixed Game Players of Ohio, Michigan, and Indiana. On Facebook, check that out.
Got the swelled up Brad Pitt book, you know.
Yeah, hit them up. Let them know you're interested in the mixed games. I think Wizard said we're running that every 2 weeks.
On Saturday?
Yeah, every other.
Okay.
I think that's what he said. I don't think it was
Out in
once
the-
a month.
Out in the main room.
Yep.
Yep. Blind still at 20, 40, and 20,000 in the ante. Keith, the chip leader, raising it up with King 9. Antonio letting go of Ace 10. Boy, the power of leading out as the chip leader exhibited right there. Pocket sixes for Rudy in the big blind. Needs 80,000 to protect, and he's going to do just that. So heads up action. And these two have been going at it so far tonight. What a board.
225.
Keith keeping the pressure on. Rudy makes the call. That's going to put a little yellow flag up in Keith's head right there. And the 6 is still in the lead, but look at all these outs for Keith. My goodness.
600.
600,000.
A third of his stack here to make this call. Rudy contemplating a shove here?
He could isolate if he puts him on ace king. A couple high cards.
And he gets Rudy to let it go. And now eclipses 3 million in chips, aka a third of the chips in play.
Very nice.
I was going to see it a little bit anyway.
He will hit in the river.
Good play, though.
I think that's the only way I'm in that one.
Better hand than that.
Call.
And now Keith with a suited ace under the gun, mixing things up here. He's going to limp in instead of raise.
Raise, 110.
And now a suited ace
I
for
think
Michael
pushing that
Flynn.
back to where it was one of the best things they did for football with the extra point.
And he bumps this up to 110.
It's not, it's
Jeremy
not-
going to wait for a better spot.
Yeah.
Another ace out of the deck.
Singh needs 70 grand here to protect his big blind. I don't blame you, buddy. Not much there, but here comes the call from Keith.
And the case ace hitting the flop.
175.
400.
Raise. 400,000. Raise. All in.
Wow.
Bet raise all in.
Just like that.
How much is it?
Maybe he's right.
No. He is pretty close. Almost. 1.255.
Almost.
This would change the landscape of things significantly if Keith makes the call and if Big Papa's ace-8 can hold up. Never a bad idea to take an inventory in this situation. He is going to go ahead and make the call.
Spades too? Oh, what the?
Each of them with a backdoor flush draw.
Queen, king.
Ooh.
4, spade.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
And the
that's
number of outs for Keith just skyrocketed, and the ace-8 is going to hold up. And we have a new chip leader here.
Big hand, 2.8 in the middle.
And I got to believe that when Keith saw the ace-8, he realized he was in much better shape than I think he thought, unless he was putting Big Papa on, you know, jacks,
Right.
kings, because of the pre-flop raise.
I'm gonna take 2400.
I myself, in that situation, having played both of these players quite a bit and seen a lot of them, dealt to them, seen them play, if I were in Keith's spot, I'd suddenly put Big Papa on ace-queen.
Right. Something
Even-
big.
Something big. So a daring call there from Keith. And man, his odds just skyrocketed on that turn card.
Yeah, that
But Big Papa,
turn gave me a lot more.
now at 2.8 million.
Came into play, chop out, I mean,
I think 245.
Someone that plays with Mike quite a bit in those mixed games. T-Bold, I'm going to ask you real quick. You're sitting in Keith's spot. Pretend like you don't know what he's got. Are you making that call against Big Papa? Jeremy now finally picked something up here with pocket tens. Michael went all in. Michael S. with ace-queen.
Which one is the bigger stake?
And this will be Michael S.'s tournament life at stake, as
Any queen chop.
Jeremy does have him covered, not by a whole lot. And Rudy coming along makes the call with pocket eights.
Well, that's interesting.
This one's all in, right?
We're all in.
Yeah.
You guys are flipping. Eights, wow. Eights versus tens, damn. Got two, damn. 45 here. Eights versus
King
tens.
Jack 10.
fair.
Jeremy in the lead here, just needs to fade
Yeah, but he's not
some cards,
better than
and if he does,
You don't want that one.
definitely new life.
Right out the
Yeah, he'll be creeping up towards a million
It's 2 cents.
if he can get those 10s to hold.
10 in the window just ends it. No. I'll take the 10.
And we get the pot
9, 10.
and the side pot arranged, and look at that beautiful view. Here comes the flop.
7.
An ace right in the window for Michael S.
That's good.
Side pot will be going to... Oh, my goodness. Wow. 2 players eliminated.
I'm back more.
And I believe based on the chip stack, that'll be Michael S.
You jumped up the ladder.
in 8th place, 1,440.
Nice playing, Jeremy.
And Jeremy, 7th place, 1,750.
Probably 7. Probably pocket 7.
Did you or no? Seriously? No. They just pick it up.
What was your?
I went to go to pick it up.
About best case scenario for me and you, jump up 2 spots.
And then there were 6.
Yeah, huge for him, yeah.
Yeah, big man.
Yeah, Dustin says
We got like 400.
opportunity here for the 2 low stacks, jumping up 2 spots, just like that.
It's huge jump.
I kept you in the game. Don't forget that. I got you. Ever.
I actually kept you in a game before, big time. You had you jam pocket tens. I folded queens pre-flop for you.
He doesn't either. He just telling you, he did. You owe him. You owe him one. You owe him one.
He's gonna fabricate it for you, thing.
It happened.
Rudy in the cutoff, suited connectors 7-8.
All in.
420. All in here.
So Rudy opening up here with a bet of 120,000, 8-7 a diamond. Singh picks up the 8s and he 3-bets it, and then a snap all in here from Keith with pocket jacks. He does have Singh covered. Rudy gets out of the way. This would be Singh's tournament life at stake here. 8s versus jacks. He just saw an 8 on the river for Rudy, and he does make the call, and he knows how far behind he is right now. He needs some help.
Yes, he is going to look for that 8.
He needs to see lightning in a bottle strike twice here for the 8s.
You're supposed to get it right before the hand change.
You're gonna hand that thing.
Seven, 1.1.
Come on, give me quads right up the.
Crazy case of back to the room. He's the underdog. Just like,
Get a diamond 8 club.
And the pot be right.
Come on, man, I got you.
2.4 million.
I'll take a jack in the window and you can blank it out.
Talking about a significant change here for these 2 players.
hey, how would it be? You just
If
don't
they could,
play.
either one of them could take this pot down.
You 3-way jump.
No collusion.
Well, we got a middle set and a gut shot.
Pair that
Now a
board.
10 and a 10 only here for Singh.
Ooh.
Oh, but a full house here.
Good playing with you, brother.
And Singh, great run. 6th place out of 178 players going to the cage for $2,150.
Jump in there.
Very nice. Congratulations, Singh.
With a shout out to his son, birthday son, Sean, today.
Happy birthday, Sean.
Yeah. Alright.
Hey, don't let him bully. Hey,
I fold the 8. I don't want to say it in front of.
right,
So, yeah, it's always heartbreaking when that happens.
And how often do we see this, Brian, where the grind, 8 players, 8 players, 8 players, and then boom, like that. We're down to 5.
Just like that, a lot of times.
Alright, we're good.
I need the blinds.
I'm good.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, we are down to 5.
How the levels changed to 35-minute levels.
We've been 35 minutes
Right here.
all day. Yeah, we've been 35-minute
Well, I
levels all
guess
day.
it didn't change.
There's supposed to, one thing's supposed to be 40.
No,
5 minutes? Nothing, supposed to be 35.
yep, we've been 35 all day.
You're not the big star.
I'm sorry.
Raise the 110.
The guy, my wife wasn't watching when I lost that 1.2 mil, when I lost that million.
I don't think 110 is a raise.
Yeah, it's 120.
Oh, your
Sorry,
wife is
120
watching?
is the back, yeah,
Sorry.
correct.
Huh?
Your wife, she's watching?
She
Not
might
double
be,
the
she don't normally, but she might be this time.
I wasn't shoving you, correct?
Who would know?
She don't normally watch, but she might be this time.
Don't take my ball.
Just playing my hand.
So Keith regains the title of chip leader right now in this final table, down to 5 players. Dustin and Antonio. Pretty happy with seeing themselves ladder up within the last 15 minutes. Thank everybody for joining us here at the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio final table and the final 5.
We have ended up at the same table a lot.
Think they're picking on us, big guy?
Raise to
They're picking on the
140.
2 biggest guys here?
That's
how they feel.
How are you gonna pick on Mr. All In down there?
Yeah, I'm not scared
He's
of
only
all
got
that.
one move all day long.
Rudy under the gun gonna open this for 140,000. Ace 5.
You couldn't wait.
Flynn gonna let go of the same hand behind him.
Just in case, when he lifts his hand, I see deuce,
Oh, okay.
No, you didn't.
something,
You didn't see a deuce. I know that.
something diamond red,
Well, there was a red card in there.
yeah.
Alright, if I have Dukes, then
If you
we'll-
both want to know, I'll tell you.
I'm
what
just
it-
saying, I'll be honest,
I'll tell you what it was.
I'll be honest,
It was a red ace that you saw.
yeah. I had red ace in there.
I was sliding the finger and then a couple times I flipped it
You did
off.
the finger
so
flip
it's
like that flower.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that, so, but I hate picking them up. I'll come up with a better way. I'll get my crunches into there.
I have an eagle eye, so I watch.
You watch all the time, I know.
Suited king for Keith. Under the gun.
160.
Raise to 160.
He's gonna bump this up to 160. Flynn, pocket 4s behind him. Gonna let those go. A little too small, I think he thinks. Dustin out of the small blind, putting on that squeeze. Ace king of clubs.
395.
$235 for Keith to call.
Call.
He does make the call. Going for an elimination. Dustin is going to be at risk here.
45 more.
What do you got? Big ace?
Big X, yeah.
Ace king, ace king. Ace king.
I
Oh,
like
king
that.
6.
I went for the knockout. I'll let it go.
Couldn't have got anything better.
I went for the knockout. I'll take a 6 or a few diamonds.
He probably got to call me.
I don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, after he puts that in there.
Take a 7.
I laid down pocket fours instead of wonder if I could have played.
I'll definitely take a 7 down.
Now he'll take a 7 or a 6. And it doesn't come, and the ace king of clubs going to hold up for Dustin. And new life here. Antonio was keeping his eyes on that all in because he would have laddered up yet one more time. As it is, we are down to 5 players. The next person out, 3,000 even, and first place 12,505. Payouts for these final 5 players scrolling down along the bottom of your screen.
You already got one in whatever. Your stack.
If you're not behind me, I was calling him.
Yeah.
Did you beat me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was beating him for sure.
Jack Queen.
Jack Queen?
36. I need the 80.
If I'm in your position and nobody calls, I got pocket fours and I call.
Everybody will try to knock me out. What's going on?
I mean,
Everyone wants to call me. Am I that light all the time? Shit.
but I'll take a raise at this stage of the game.
At this stage, it's
I'll take
about
a raise
ready
at
to
this
see.
stage.
Can you guys just pretend for my fiance that I play good and be like, man, he's a great player?
He's a
He
very
said,
good
"Thank-
player.
Thank
He
you.
plays really good.
Thank you.
Look at, he's still here.
Price is man to the funnel.
178 people and there's 5 left. He plays good.
Raised to 130.
When you get married.
Soon.
Oh, okay, that was not a good question to
No,
ask.
no, it is. It is.
Bad
A lot of
question.
bad circumstances.
Not all in.
He goes all in.
Dustin raised to 130,000 with the blinds at 30, 60, and 30 with King Queen. Keith second in chips here right now in this final table, goes all in with Ace Jack. Tough decision here for Dustin, and Antonio watching this one closely, but nope, not going to make the call.
Dominated. Yeah, it's live.
Well, I tell you what, you get ace jack a lot.
And now just a
I've seen you-
sliver of chips here.
I've seen you all in with ace jack.
Difference between Keith and Mike Flynn and Rudy.
And surprising.
Close at their heels with 2.4 million.
It's surprising how much I get that. In fact, out of the other table, we we're talking about our favorite suits. I get ace jack clubs. I get ace jack and clubs a lot.
Take it up.
Sixteen like a boss.
You want this chair back at the table?
Can I use this?
Yeah, I got one. Thank you.
Couple of diamonds go in the muck, and 2 diamonds here for Rudy. Ace 8. I'm going to predict 150.
180.
180.
Close.
3x. Keith looking down at a couple of diamonds as well, is going to protect the small blind. And now Mike in the big blind chip leader. Gonna make the call. We've got the 3 big chip stacks going at it here, Brian. And a jack right in the window
300,000.
for Keith, and he pushes out quickly with 300,000.
Call.
Yep. Rudy let that one go. We're going to have Mike and Keith here going to a turn card. Complete brick. 2 spades. No, it's not. Gives Keith 2 pair.
650.
No bluff about
He says no bluff about it.
Nailed it.
2 pair. Come get you some.
Can I get 100 in purples just so I feel like a little better about myself?
Yeah, when you push it, it feels better.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Got some
agree.
requests.
I
So did you
agree.
make him count more? Is that what you're
I
saying?
agree, yeah.
Make the dealer work a little harder?
Yeah.
Hey, I know that feeling. I'd rather have a handful of chips than just 3 chips in front of me.
$240.
240.
Ace on the button for Keith. He's going to raise this up to 240.
Uh, 240, huh? Pretty big bet. Interesting. Not bad it could be.
And as soon as Keith regains that chip lead, he's right back to that 4x bet.
Yep.
Oh, 520. Yeah, 520.
522.
Antonio already into the pot for 90,000. Going to let that go.
Not that bad.
Motown.
More than
And Sherry, thank you very much for joining us and for making the trip
Yeah, from Ontario.
from Ontario. And the comments for says nice room, well-run tournament. We hope to see you again, Sherry. Please go to thereservepoker.com and check out what our daily action here 7 days a week, but also we've got a Super Bowl party, 5th annual, coming up. 4 years prior was limited to 100 players. This time, first 200 players are in the tournament, and it is a fun one.
Yeah, that one not only comes with the tournament, you get squares, you get food, you get a Super Bowl on TV.
Yeah,
What more can you ask for?
heads up action.
It's a pretty good flop for Dustin.
Oh, it is. And he's just hoping Rudy can pick up a piece of this somehow. Bets out, but unfortunately for Dustin, unless Rudy wants to get sticky here, for no other reason than sticky's sake. And he does get sticky. He does make the call.
He makes a pair. Is that enough to keep him around? We'll see what Dustin bets here.
Would you ever check this against an aggressive player like Rudy?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
If Rudy thinks he missed a straight or a flush draw,
You want to give me another 100 extra? Sorry.
Here, how about 100 yellow? Makes more for him counting.
That's fine. I'm going to keep it in perfect stack now.
he does lay it down. Chips going to Dustin.
And now Antonio reaches life support
Is the jack good there?
status, 195,000.
Always, huh?
Yeah.
Always popping the nuts, huh?
Yeah.
Good thing I told you.
60. 32.
He does have a few hands here to take a look at before he's forced all in.
180.
Not forced all in, but certainly significant 90,000 against his 195,000 to make the big and the small. So he is trying to squeeze the life out of every card he gets right now. King 9 of clubs, five-handed, in position on the button. Not a bad place. Does he want to wait? See if he can improve on these cards over the next couple of hands. Nope, he's going to push all in.
205.
Keith had raised this up with ace-8 to 180, so Keith pretty much committed to making this call. Dustin gets out of the way, and now over to Rudy.
Lied to me. He wanted to sound bigger. I told him.
And Rudy makes the call with 5-4 of diamonds. An opportunity here for Antonio
One all right.
to get a little bit of breathing room.
One time, Bueller.
Good luck, buddy.
Good luck.
All
That'll do
clubs. That'll do it, yeah.
Oh, trip fives though for Rudy.
I like your hand.
I flopped the flush, baby. I flopped the flush. What do you got? You got floss?
Yeah, I hit trick.
No, I hit true five.
Ah! You thought I was out. You about to get
No,
that
no, I
page
knew,
jump,
you,
huh,
I, knew
big
you were,
dog?
I knew you were good when you.
Wait, what did they
flopped
have?
it.
Hold up. What did he have?
I had ace 8.
Ace eight.
You always got him on.
15 more, I'm not folding.
Why not?
Triple up for Antonio.
I made a good fold. Hey, you know
Antonio,
I knew I had 109.
Right now, you don't want to.
I knew I had 90.
You don't want to look the gift horse in the mouth and ask Keith why he called when it only cost him 18,000 more. Be happy for that additional 18 grand winding up in front of you.
At least pretend I got something good.
Hey, do you believe I was rooting for you?
No.
No, I wasn't.
No. And why did I think about it?
Nobody at the table believes
Hey, why did I
that.
like get all nice? Yeah, not even close. You got a super ecstatic when they both called. You let this guy walk?
There is a walk for Keith.
Disappointed.
You guys didn't want to battle it out, see who wins? Big stack,
That was
big
pretty
stack.
close there. That was close.
And if you're just joining us, we are the reserve in Toledo, Ohio. This is the final table. We were down to the final 5
Just jam it, why not?
of our winner stack up. This was a multi-day tournament, 6 flights
Yeah, is that-
over 3 days. Day 2 started today with 25 players, 178 total entries. Nice prize pool here, total of 53,400. And we would like to ask you for some help. If you have not, hit that thumbs up button. Please do. Hit the like.
140.
Helps us out a great deal here on the algorithm. And also,
Run us up to 35.
And look at, I should give Dom DeSano a call. We have now hit 6,000 subscribers.
Hey, it's a milestone.
It is a milestone for us.
That's it.
Next stop, 10,000.
Oh my, look at this. Top pair for Dustin and sevens for Mike Flynn.
A lot of sevens for Mike Flynn.
A lot of sevens.
I believe this is going to be an action flop.
They go check, check. Turn card
150.
helping Dustin with a couple of more outs now. Neither player
Look
with
at
a
that,
spade.
though.
Yep.
Kings and nines.
Yeah.
He might think he just pulled ahead.
Oh my goodness.
Can't really put Mike on a 7.
All in.
Oh, shit.
All in and a snap call.
King 9 versus Ace 7?
Oh my God. All right.
Dustin's tournament life at stake here unless he can hit one of 4 outs. One of 2 kings and one of 2 nines.
Everybody got a spade?
I just hope he didn't have speed.
Yeah, it probably occurred to Flynn that that snap call was with us with spades, but make sure we get the pot right. Cards in position. All eyes on this river.
Ooh.
And that'll be it for Dustin. Great run, Dustin. 5th place.
Congratulations. He's going to go to the cage and collect himself $3,000.
Thanks for coming out.
Very nice run.
That's my time.
Now we're down to 4.
Now there are 4.
Yeah,
We
you guys
both
battered
fucking
up.
battered a lot.
You guys battered up quite a bit.
We both, yeah.
I mean, you guys got 2 jumps
He
in
was
one.
short stacked damn near all day, honestly.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get it. 4 ways.
Now I can't play. Stop.
Hey, can you? Thank you.
I don't mind, but
Did you
I-
learn something,
I,
though?
I was,
Did you
no,
learn
I was,
something?
I was all right when you were. The
But
first
you
2
learned
times,
something from me, though.
the first 2 times you did, but you were only like
Big
30
guys.
seconds. The last couple times you were over a minute on each
30
one.
seconds. I'm gonna hold it until one of you guys say something, right?
And Antonio
He
now
wasn't saying it. He knew what I was
laddering
doing.
up
He knew what I was doing.
4
You know,
spots.
Yep.
How do you feel now that this had occurred?
No. that's-
Watching
It's different.
larger
It's a
stacks
different
than
game.
him.
It's not like a cash game.
Eliminated.
It may seem stupid in the moment, but look what it did.
But really, you know, not necessarily a panic mode when he's at 10 big blinds, right, Brian?
I mean, I feel like there's a little more room now that he's shorthanded.
Yeah.
You know, he can open up a little bit, but where's he sitting? He's 645. He's got some giant stacks around him.
Well, he just had to pay the big and the ante, so that dropped him to 555 in one hand. So he's now below 10 big blinds, but Keith, our chip leader, right behind him, closely behind him, Mike Flynn. And then, of course, Rudy, 1.8 million.
320.
It's 320.
This one or this
All right, he has you in the 4 this.
Oh, boy. Opening up to 320 with ace 4 right into Rudy in the big blind with pocket kings.
raise, all in.
All in from Rudy. Half of Keith's stack as the chip leader to make this call. Nope, lets it go quickly, shows the ace.
Must not been that big. No, well, man, I thought it was another all in, honestly.
If I'd have been suited or bigger, it would have gone.
Big blind. You got a 5-game really? Look straight down.
No, thank you. Yeah, we get tucked in there sometimes. Hard to see 'em.
Call, option. Check. What's up?
These two players at it again. Blind versus blind. King deuce versus king six. It's going to come down to who wants it. Check, check. Here comes the free card on the turn. And it's a 6 for Keith.
400, 120, raise, 400,000.
And Keith's going to act quickly with that 6.
And he'll take it down.
Well, good. Raise, 2 times. Fold. Fold. Fold.
And just like that, the big blind coming around, back around to Antonio again.
See how much it's gonna cost me to call.
435, 500, almost 500.
Raise, 180. Fold. Fold.
Rudy, king 7 of spades, leading out 3x, 180,000. Antonio, queen 9 of spades, 4-handed. Hard to let that go when you're the small stack. But he does.
Okay. Big blind.
Does the subtlety of that being a 3x raise versus 2x, the subtle difference between, or a limp in from Rudy, make a difference to Antonio in that situation?
I
And not so much from a calling aspect, but from a shoving aspect. If If
Again, brother.
if Rudy makes that 2x instead of the 3x bet that he made, or let's say he limps in, do you anticipate? And
A move from Antonio.
yeah, but now we are seeing a move from Antonio with ace-5 in the small blind, and Rudy just needs 375,000 here to make the call and protect his big blind with queen-jack of diamonds. Four-handed, Brian, that's pretty strong, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he's going to make the call on this. Being in the big blind, he's got 120 out there.
Oh, God. What do you got?
There it is.
So then, better see him here in a minute.
You ought to fight or stop. Let's sit down. You'll make it. You're black and white cameras.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know you're fine. Right to one back. Oh, my bad. You're fine.
Ace-5 still in the lead.
He's looking to fade a queen or a jack here and get new life again. And the ace-5 does hold up. Thanks, Keith.
Calling it for us.
Yeah.
Never give me anything.
I'm fine with 10.
More shout-outs here to the folks joining us here on the chat. Robert Enright and Kiwi Colleen
Hey there, Colleen. How are you?
checking in from New Zealand. Always a pleasure to have you on here. And thanks to everybody for joining us. And if you could please take the time to hit that thumbs up button,
Hey, buddy.
the like button.
It's free.
Who's it on?
Me.
Okay, you're good.
And then wait till you look at your credit.
I'm all in. Chris, I'm all in. And it's a lot more now.
No hesitation here with the ace jack. Going to try another all in.
That'll work.
That time I was ready to get some. Let's get one to call it. Stand on my chips.
Now Antonio back up to the million mark. And on the dealer button. No. He is under the gun.
$320. Raise 320.
Keith flexing his muscle there with the chip lead. Queen 3 small blind. Nice raise and takes that down. Not the kind of move if you're playing bingo. We're playing poker here, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio. Just a couple more hands here. We will be going on a scheduled break for these players. It'll just be a 10-minute break. Flying Brian and I will stretch our legs, but we will be back because we're here till we crown a champion.
320.
Raise.
320. Perfect. Going to the break on the buy. Only 10 minutes, guys?
Yeah.
Or longer if you want. Rudy,
10.
we all agree.
10 is.
It's either 10 or 30?
No, 10,
10,
10.
10.
We want to go home.
Okay, make it 30 then.
I usually like
We don't want to go home. We'll sleep here.
I'm just messing with you.
I usually like to play it out anyways, so. 320. Raise 320.
Pocket queens for Keith. I'm gonna bump it up to 320,000. Not looking like he's going to get any action.
One more. Plenty one more. Yeah.
One more hand.
I should have fucking held it for a second.
Queens.
Sorry, one more at 30-60 and then we go to 30. Go. Raise 225. Raise 225.
Last hand at this level. And good timing here from Antonio.
Want to see it? Good enough for you?
Hey, you think about
Good enough for you?
No.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you can see the clock and the 4 final payouts that we're looking at this final table. 4 remaining of the 178 entries. And Brian and I will stretch our legs. You can do the same, but please come right back because we will be here until we crown a champion. Okay, and we are back here at the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio. This is the final 4 players of the final table of our winter stack-up tournament. And, a smaller turnout, but what a great payout.
Oh, yeah.
$360 buy-in tournament, and you're looking at a first prize of $12,505 and
The
that
trophy.
beautiful trophy for first place. They've got it on the table so that these 4 players can lust after it.
That's right. So they know what they're playing for.
Yes.
Cash and a trophy. And maybe some bragging rights.
$325. Raise $325.
Oh, we're going to have some action here, folks. Keith is going to lead out with that, being the chip leader, and a snap all in from Mike after looking down at ace jack, and a snap fold from Keith. We are the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio. Please go to thereservepoker.com and you can check out our action, open 7 days a week, tournament action, and some events coming your way. One in particular, the Super Bowl party, our 5th annual. The 4 previous Super Bowl tournaments were limited to 100 players. This time, 200 players. So you're going to want to check that out. It is always a great tournament and lots of fun with some extras.
Raise 160.
Small blind. Mike Flynn raising it up. Blinds at 35, 75, and 35,000. Antonio on the big blind. Got a suited king. Lets it go. So, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Reserve, it is a family. And in all of the years that 4+ years that we have been open, we have made so many great friends, great people, and we love being able to share many of these folks with you on the live stream. And if you are a regular here at the Reserve, you're very familiar with Scuba Steve Johnson, and his grandparents, aka Grandma and Grandpa Marge and Jack. I want to do a shout out to them and their family, and our hearts are with you, hearts, thoughts, and prayers in a tough time right now. And if you are coming to the Reserve in the next couple of weeks and happen to see Steve, Grandma and Grandpa, please give him your well wishes.
235.
A gut shot here for Rudy's going to make the call. And another spade now gives Rudy even more outs. Check, check, free card.
Oh, there it is.
And there is the queen.
500. That's 500,000. Go. Call. Shut on. Straight.
And that was a big hand for Rudy.
Sure was. He got paid off on that $500,000 bet on the river there.
They did do 400.
Under the gun now, pocket jacks.
Raise 250.
Leads out 250,000. Back around to Keith. Needs 175,000 to defend, and he does not with the 10-5. So Mike gets some of those chips back. But from a different player.
Raise 200,000. Raise 525.
Rudy, 6-5 of hearts, going to raise it up to 200,000 in position on the button, and a 3-bet here from Keith with ace-king. Mike gets out of the way, back around to Rudy. And he is going to make the call.
I'm all in. All in.
And Keith, after seeing that flop, quickly, all in. And he does show. You don't see that too often from Keith. You know, we talk here quite often on the live stream, whether it's tournaments or cash game action, about showing cards, the strategy behind that, if there is one. You know, I've shared here many times that for years I felt like I was showing too much. I try not to show much at all.
Oh, trust me, I know that.
I don't think I'm clever enough to know when to show. That's a part of Keith's game. You know, he does like to play the psychological side of this game whenever he can.
Sure.
And we showed him earlier showing a jack deuce, and he hit 2 pair, and now he's showing that. But otherwise, he's pretty strategic about when he's going to show. I do admire that about his game.
Antonio in the big blind with 6s. Rudy had raised this under the gun with queen 6 of hearts. And it looks like we're going to be going 3-way to the flop.
Well,
6 is still in the lead, but flush draw for Rudy with an overcard.
statistically gives him the advantage.
Looks like he's going to bet 500,000.
500,000.
What's the saying? Damn the torpedoes. In this case, damn the ace, damn the pocket, or the nines.
Yep.
Just bet out and push people around as best you can. Nice bet there from Rudy.
There it is. These four are battling it out for $12,505 up top. The next one to go down is going to collect $4,300 payouts up on the screen.
Nice.
Oh.
three, and I don't know.
Put them back, they split together. Put them back.
I don't know
Sorry about that.
Yeah, that happened before, that track might be a little bit, might be
Try
nice.
again.
Sticky target.
So we've had some questions about our Queen of Hearts, and last Tuesday the Queen of Hearts was drawn, and $50,000 first prize. So we are restructuring things a little bit going forward. Look for information coming out from us on Facebook and on our website regarding the next era of Queen of Hearts. Going to be shaped a little bit differently, and I think you're going to find it a lot of fun. One of the things that we've seen over the last several weeks with the Queen of Hearts and with holidays and tournaments, a little bit of an interruption in our live stream. Let's get back to this hand, and I'll get back to that. Rudy protecting his small blind. Keith raises up, and Rudy snap calls heads up action.
500.
You a robot? Where are you?
If you didn't hear that, Rudy's comment was, "What? Are you a robot? The flop comes and then you bet." And now creeping closer to having close to half the chips in play. Keith at $4 million, just a little bit shy of $9 million total in play. We'll even it out, and call it $9 million. So this week we've got our Queen of Hearts, or our drawing will be Tuesdays and Saturdays. We will return to our live stream cash game action Tuesdays and Thursdays this week. Tuesday with the 5-5 game. That's a cap at $1,500 buy-in, and then the no-NIT Thursday. That is a 2-5 game.
600.
If you are interested in playing in a cash game live stream, give us a call and we will get you on the schedule.
Well, we had a raise to 200,000 from Rudy.
Boy, these two have just been tangling so much tonight, and a jack right in the window for Rudy. And Rudy going all in with that top pair. And this could change the landscape quickly. Keith, right now, looking for a 10 and a 10 only. Two of them remaining in the deck. And if this Jack-9 can hold up for Rudy, he will become our new chip leader.
I want a 10, but I don't think it's going to come. I'll take a 10.
There's a brick. Still a 10 and a 10 only. Here comes the river. And Rudy now taking down a $4,200,000 pot, becoming our chip leader. And the way things are shifting around here, Brian, it's still anybody's game.
I mean, another double up from somebody else, and these chips are just flying and moving back and forth.
I have to stop you.
Well, you got lucky for the jack. That's all right.
Yeah, that's part of the game.
Oh, you're good.
Hold on.
Heard an all in there from Keith. got an ace on the button. It's going to be good enough to get through. Antonio hanging in there with a little under $500,000. Two in a row. Keith is all in again. He wants that $2 million back he just lost.
Yes, he does.
This time, ace 9. Oh, and Antonio finding ace jack suited. Gonna make the call.
Oh, I know. What's going on?
You drove the price of poker way up. Now you're ahead. I'll take a 9. I'll take a jack. You don't even need anything.
3-1 favorite here for Antonio, ace jack of clubs.
495.
And man, he has been the staying alive story for this final table.
What's that?
Take 1 9.
Antonio from Clinton Township.
9 no, then blank it out. Take a 6 or a 9.
Well, it's never easy.
No, it's not. Here comes the sweat.
6 or 9. There we go.
Oh, and the 6 hits the river for Keith
Wow.
in his straight.
Sorry.
That is going to be elimination for Antonio in 4th place. Congratulations, Antonio. Good run. Always good to have you down here. He's going to go and collect himself $4,300.
Hey, wait for the other.
He's got it right here.
You laddered up big time from the.
Yeah, you did.
So good.
You laddered up.
Good for you.
Yes, he did ladder up several times here in this final table. So good run here from Antonio of Clinton Township. And now we have Mike from Sylvania, Rudy of Wixom, Michigan, and Keith White House,
Don't be getting greedy just yet.
not far from Toledo.
I like stuff to be close to.
I hear you.
Close to him.
No, it's it's the camera angle.
I try to have your blind ready when like after the hand, so I don't have to pause.
Yeah.
All in.
I hear it all in.
You should have a new name after this streak.
You drove the price up, man.
No more bad beat Keith.
You
It's
drove
all
the
in.
price up now on.
Bad beat's got a new name.
I got him.
You should have never called it.
I
You
got
drove the
him.
price up.
I got his nerve.
No,
No,
you just
not
drove-
yet.
all you did is drove the price up. That's all you did. You're not on my nerves one bit. All you did was
Looking
drive the
aces.
price up.
Keith says it's going to get expensive to see these hands. 3 players. Rudy in the lead, $4 million.
Go floor.
Say it.
Something happened with Keith.
Keith had a stroke just now.
Where's the defibrillator?
Alarm bells went off because Keith didn't raise on the small blind. Opening the door here for Mike Flynn with the 9-7.
But that had to hit your limping wrist.
Now that time a quick bet from Keith and a quick fold from Mike.
Hopefully they'll come grab some of these purples early.
Anytime you want, if you just rack them up and sell them out. There's a rack. You can ask them to call for it. He'll rack them up for you.
I don't have a walk, you know what I mean?
Or if you just talk, you never
Oh,
know.
there's gonna cover, he wanted to know if he could cover up, some of the pinks, purple.
I'll do it for you, dude. You got it right.
Yeah.
160.
160. Yes. 160.
A little better than 2x. Rudy going to protect the big blind. Heads up action. 10-9 of clubs, otherwise known around these parts as the shimmy against K9, and K9 hits the 9 for Mike Flynn.
210.
Rudy going to stick around, making the call.
He's going to speculate.
And now he gets a lot more outs on that turn.
600.
Open-ended, flush, and a flush draw.
All in.
Hey, Phil.
Rudy pushes all in, and Mike is going to make the call with the top pair and the king kicker. Mike looking to fade 17 outs here with his tournament life at stake, but still in the lead.
1.3.
Going to the river.
1.5. 1.6. 1.75. 1.7 million, 5,000.
You got a lot of outs there, Rudy. 5,000?
5,000. All right, here we go. Straight.
Sheesh, 90.
And the straight comes through on the river for Rudy.
You're like 38% there, so good call. Good game, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
So Mike Flynn,
Good luck, you two.
a regular here at the reserve, and not only that, a big friend of the reserve, he and his wife Jackie,
Are they doing the lead?
and great
I
run.
don't know. I thought they were doing both.
Very strong poker player, going to the cage in third place to collect 6,200.
Small and big.
Nice run, Big Papa.
Rudy was
He is just on some run good lately.
Yes.
Rudy was
I'd
just
like to
big.
see it. Want to know where I can find some of it.
They're gonna be small. They're about-
And now we are heads up.
I think that's the first time I've seen it in a long time work out just right.
Okay, small blind. Good luck, gentlemen.
Down to 2, Rudy and Bad Beat Keith.
Heads up action. Button is always the small blind. Acts first pre-flop. The big blind acts
All in.
post-flop.
Can we play poker?
You drove the price up, man. You called with all kinds of crazy shit. You drove the price up, all in.
First hand of the heads up goes to Keith.
Small blind. I need your handy too.
Oh, the ante? I'm not gonna say heads out. They're gonna take the ante.
35. Yeah, there's Manny still.
I think we're going to be hearing the word all in a lot.
I think so.
I don't know about you, but
Yeah.
John Coffey, I'll take the over on that.
It's gonna be a race, sir. Gotta make it 35 more. Put half the bet in.
400.
400.
Keith trying to close that gap between himself and Rudy.
How much is that counted? How much is money chips? Can I ask?
C2 wants to know if you can get a count on player 6's chip.
A little over 3 mil, I think. Right around 3 mil. Pretty close. Just under 3 mil. 2 nines.
And we can't give you a
right
count unless there's an all-in.
Right
Okay, but
around,
you can
right
look
around
at
3 mil.
Yeah.
Right around 3
Small
mil.
blind. Or
No,
big
no,
blind,
small
big
blind.
blind, I'm sorry.
Pocket sevens for Rudy. And a queen high for Keith. Goes limp check.
$300,000.
300. Call.
500.
That's 500. Call.
On the queen.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
$350.
350. Raise. All in.
Rudy gonna move all in with ace high.
Oh,
And Keith's gonna let it go.
try to keep deep over a little so I can start
You're
raising.
right. Okay.
I don't have to go over it and then the
Yeah,
card
yeah, yeah.
flips or. No.
Keith moving all in with a suited ace. Not much Rudy can do with 4 high.
Suited king of diamonds here for Rudy, king 3, and suited cards for Keith, queen jack of clubs.
About 3 mil. Pretty close.
Yes.
And an all-in, and Rudy asking for a count here.
We got 1, 2, 3, 3.6, 85 be the total.
3.685.
Yep.
And he is going to make the call. Here we are. And a slight lead. This is a coin toss for Rudy with king 3 of diamonds. Keith, though, with a nice hand, queen jack of clubs. And this could change significantly.
Well, we could change chip leaders,
Or
we could have a champion.
Or we could have a champion.
5, that's enough. 1, 2, 3. 0.5, 6, 85. That's good.
Use mine.
No. 1, 2, 3.5, 3.6, 2p. Let's go.
Well, John Coffey, you said 7 minutes, and I took the over. That means I win.
Yes.
I'll get greedy. Give me 3 clubs.
Keith says, I don't want to get greedy. Just give me 3 clubs.
King High still in the lead.
And that will be it, ladies and gentlemen. We have a champion of this year's Winter Stack Up 2026.
Rudy. Congratulations, Rudy. Good run.
Hailing from Wixom, Michigan. And he is our champion, $12,505. Look at that big smile. Taking down this championship, this first prize money, and the handsome trophy. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us today here at the Reserve. Let's talk about a few things coming your way, though. In particular, Super Bowl Sunday. This is a Super Bowl party that also
That's
happens
right.
to be a tournament. So it's February 8th at 4 p.m., $260 buy and $120 rebuy until the start of level 8. Nice starting stack, Brian, with
It
20-minute
is.
levels. This will be a great tournament. And over the last 4 years, we've limited this to 100 players. This year, new location, 200 players. And this includes dinner, high hand, and $100 Super Bowl squares every quarter. Winning square pays $1,500, and 4 touching squares pays $250. This has been fun every year
It
we've
is.
had this. So
It's
much
always
fun.
packed.
Yeah.
It's
Always
a good
packed.
time. Hopefully we have a good Super Bowl on.
Yes. I'm not
Maybe
gonna
the Bears will be there.
Oh, I'm not going to say anything, but that would be great. And anyway, ladies and gentlemen, from myself, Vic Gager, and Flying Brian Hughes, and James, the eye in the sky.
That's right.
In the production booth. We want to say thank you very much for joining us. Join us on Tuesday night for our cash game live stream. And from everybody here at the Reserve, our family, please be safe.